Hey, what's up guys? Today's video is about Liliana. She is one of the best mages in mid lane right now, and in this video I will be giving you a guideline of how to play her, and I'll also do a commentary on a ranked game I've recorded earlier. On the top right corner you can see the build I will be using for this game. One thing to notice about this hero, Liliana, is that she's quite weak early on, but she has quite a long range, so you can clear the mid wave easily and safely. But at the same time, you don't want to overstep into the mid push, side push, because if you don't have flicker, you can die very easy if you have a jungle gank you at early levels. So over here, I'm just going to clear my wave, and then because I saw Quillen was going to gank bottom side, so I was just gonna check his blue buff, make sure the enemy jungle doesn't come over and steal it. And then I just go back to mid and clear the wave, and I saw them getting the first blood at the bottom side. One thing to do on her is, if you can hit your one on the wave and enemy hero at the same time, you should do that as much as possible, because that's quite an effective use for her one, for her range. And here I see our jungler came back to clear his top side of jungle, so I just go back to mid and clear my wave. Right now is a time that you should notice. This is the third wave, and you should just watch your minimap, see where the enemy jungler is, and be very careful about it, because at this point of the game, the enemy jungler can kill you with one combo, and if you don't have flicker, and if you fail to flicker to safety, it's very hard for you to stay alive here. And around this point of the game, the dragon is going to spawn. So what you need to do as a mid lane is help your teammate to secure the dragon and rotate with your teammate together. You guys probably have seen many videos of mid lane play. You know, they get many kills early on and they get super fed early on. But that's probably not going to happen every game. You know, mid lane play in early game is supposed to be boring, per se, because you're just farming your lane and you don't have much power yet. You have to farm up, especially if you're going for the Orb Magi build. Your strong period is when you hit level 10, or when the game hit 10-minute mark. That's when you're supposed to be strong. When you finish your 2 items on Liliana, first item being Orb Magi, second item being Boomstick. That's when you're the strongest at that point. So if you play at a very high level, the enemy team isn't going to give you that much opportunity for you to make an outplay early on, to give you that many kills early on, to get you really far ahead. That's why you need to just play slow early on, and then play to your strengths. You know, don't play aggressive if you don't have flicker like that. And over here, I saw our jungler was trying to give me blue, but I didn't have time. I thought I could push top tower because our Max just killed Wukong on top lane, so I thought we could get this top tower. And it is already over 3 minutes mark, so this tower doesn't have any damage reduction on it. And we actually did take the top tower over there, and I think it's quite a worthy trade for a blue buff. So over here, we just killed their mid laner. All I need to do was just to get out of my fox form and then poke with my stun and my first skill, and that's a kill. So over here, we're going to have another skirmish, and I saw our Quillen used his ult and he went in on Talonus, so I was going to help him stun Talonus, use my first skill on Talonus. That's what I did there, and Max ulted in on Talonus. So that was a chance for us to push that tower. So I used my second skill on enemies about them to zone him out, and we actually got this tower successfully, which is very good early on. You can notice now I'm still not playing very aggressively at this point of the game, and our jungler just died. So all you need to do as Liliana early game is clear your wave, farm up, you know, wait for that moment when you're really strong after you finish your boomstick. Like, all you need to do on her is just play patiently, play calmly, make the right decision at the right moment. farm the wave, clear the wave, rotate with your teammate. That's all you need to do. Because early on in game, mages are quite screwed. You can die very easily if you get out of position. So the first thing you need to learn how to play mages, you need to learn how to survive. And that is because you can only output damage when you're alive. So it is quite important to learn how to survive as mage first. And over there we just killed Bottom at the bottom side. And our whole jungle side is up, and then we got that free dragon, I think. So, and our jungler pinged our blue buff, so I was going to take my blue buff. And saw them taking the dragon. Illumia used her ultimate. And our team was trying to move up. So I knew that their blue buff was up at the same time, so I just did a max range 1 on their blue buff and actually stole it. So right now at this point, I have the time about when their blue buff is going to spawn. So it is quite easy for me to control their blue buff. And over there I just use my max range 1 on Illumia and actually killed her. So as you can see here, I'm always just trying to use the edge of my first skill to poke or deal damage to enemies. And that is because I think it is the safest, or the most safe way to do damage as Liliana. That way, if enemy wants to jump on you, they have to extend into your team to kill you, which they have to put themselves in a very bad position. So over here, we just got Nacross red buff at the same time. So over here I shouldn't even type at all. I'm just trying to explain. I was quite busy denying enemy jungler's buff that I don't have time to take our blue buff. And if you remember, we just took Nacross blue buff, and my blue buff just went off from myself. So his blue buff will spawn in like 10-20 seconds, which is why I positioned myself over here. And I know it was going to spawn real soon, so I cleared my mid wave, and now is the point that it spawned. So I cleared my mid wave, that Illumia has to go clear the mid wave, so she was stuck there, so I took my blue buff, used one auto attack, enemy Nacross dead. And they still have 3 people around this point trying to fight us in their jungle, and I used my human form first skill on 2 people, that's why I trigger my passive, and I can jump in, use my 2-1 combo, kill Liliana at the same time too. They have 4 people dead just for that blue buff, so which is quite worth for us. So we took mid tower, and we stayed to clear the mid wave, and this Illumia overstep almost died. And I got low, so I decided to clear the bottom wave before I go back to base. So I cleared the bottom wave, went back to base, got fully recovered, but my team is fighting at the top in the moment, which is a very bad thing to do, because I wasn't even there to fight with them, and they lost that fight. It was a 5v1, they killed them 1 by 1, and they lost the fight.
Retreat.
This is something you can't control during a ranked game. You know, when your team isn't working together. At this point in the game, the right thing to do is just to clear the wave, defend the tower, make sure your team doesn't lose any more tower. You shouldn't really be looking for a fight still, like what they did at top. That Yorn overstepped into Valor and Liliana, and then he died again. Took blue here. So that was something that you need to learn very, very carefully about mid lane, is you need to make the right decision at every moment of the game, so you don't make a bad play and just die, right? As a mage, because you're squishy, you have to play very safe. And I just killed Wukong with my max range 1 again. I went in on Nacross. Nacross level was quite low because he lost so many buffs in his own jungle. And over here I just killed Talon once again with my max range 1. That is something that is very important to do on Liliana. You need to play safe and you still get the kill. Play smart is all. And it's fun game. 4 of them were dead. And Wukong is just getting back to the game. And I saw her opportunity to kill Illumia, but we actually didn't kill her quite yet. And I saw Wukong use her first kill, so we just killed Wukong because he wanted to kill Yorn so bad. And this Nacross is winning again, just to trying to clear the wave, but he died again. And they couldn't stop at this point in the game because they went in one by one. So what they could have done is just clear the wave and wait for their teammate to spawn and then have a 5v5 fight. That was their only chance to win, but they just decided to give up that chance by going in one by one. That's how they lost this game.
Thanks for watching and subscribe for more.
And that's it for today's video, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and leave a like if you enjoyed the video. And feel free to leave a comment on which hero you'd like to see for the next video. See you next time.